Hey Aquarius, this is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new here. So today we're going to go ahead and do a general reading for you. This is going to be whatever Spirit wants to bring up, whatever Spirit wants you to know. So just take what's going to fit, just take what's going to resonate. And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. If you do want to check out my other channel, I have a second YouTube channel if you don't already know, and I do love readings over there, so be sure to check that out. I will have it linked down below. I did post the Aquarius love reading over there. Okay, so let's see. So Aquarius, what do you need to hear right now? What messages need to find you? Spirit, tune me in for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What energies need to come up for them? What do they need to hear right now? We have the Three of Wands. I am hearing something, the inner sanctuary of your heart, or your inner sanctuary. So maybe some of you, actually what I'm hearing for some of you, you could even feel that either things are starting to speed up for you. So your life may feel like there's just a lot going on. You may have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things to do. And Spirit wants you to find enough time to make sure you're tuning into your heart, tuning into even meditation, or spending enough time alone, or whatever it could be that kind of makes you feel balanced. Others of you could feel like maybe this is coming in soon. If you have not experienced this yet, this kind of action in your life or things moving quickly, you could find that this starts to come in for you. And again, they want you to tune into your heart. Where are you really going? You know, where do you want to go? That kind of thing here. We have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Strength card here. So another message coming up for you here, Aquarius, is to be flexible right now. I feel some of you, this could be about a situation where one of two things. It could be a love connection with the Knight of Cups. There might be someone who either wants to get to know you, or someone coming towards you, or someone you're already with right now, and they want you to be flexible. Find enough time for both you and this person, but also find time to be maybe flexible to get to know somebody. Okay, something like that. If this is not about a specific person here, I think this is about you being flexible in your pursuits, whatever that is, being flexible and open-minded to wanting to experience something different, or wanting to set your tone for the future. Three of Wands, whatever you're kind of putting out there, whatever energy you're putting out there, they want you to be open-minded and to be flexible. Because with the Ten of Wands, there's something about not being buried under a situation. So whether that's, for some of you, it'll depend. With the Strength card here, maybe it is about standing up for yourself. Maybe it is about asserting your boundaries, knowing where to draw the line. If there's anybody around you who maybe takes advantage of that. Or this is also just in any area of your life here too. Know where to draw the line in your own day-to-day. If you feel overwhelmed, if there's too much for you to do, where do you draw the line to take care of yourself? Because with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Cups, it can kind of be like a little bit of a crash and burn, but more so like an emotional crash and burn, which is why I feel that we can be lured into the kind of romantic side of life, or the romantic, the romantic kind of gestures, or the romantic things in life. But then we also feel like we get burned out as well. So there's a balance here that I feel Spirit wants you to have. You don't need to have it all figured out. I'm actually being shown a beautiful feather. So some of you could be finding a feather. But when I see a feather, there's a very divine alignment or divine guidance coming in for you. There could be a strong angelic presence or guardian angel, actually, for some of you, that's coming up here around you. And they really want you to know that you're being guided. When I'm looking at the Strength card, I'm being shown that feather. So I feel like this is a situation that you've been actually back and forth with for a while. Whatever that is, whatever you've been kind of questioning in your mind, or whatever you've been feeling kind of weighed down by, stressed out by, I do feel there's a strong presence around you that's helping you, to guide you right now. And they're coming up here for sure to align you. Some of you, there's a really strong message about prayer coming up. So either you have already been praying And this is just confirmation that you are being heard, that there's this connection being formed, and that you're being assisted and guided. This could also be, I'm being shown this heart here on the necklace, to tune into your heart, like I said earlier, to tune into the portal of your heart and tune into prayer and guidance in whatever form that could be for you, because I think that you're going to receive a lot of inspiration, a lot of even ideas coming to you when you pray, when you ask for assistance and guidance. We have, this is the final call. Let's see. What else for Aquarius? This is not going to resonate with everybody, but if there's been a certain thing in your life that you know you need to change, I think I said this for Libra too, but for you it's a little bit different. It's like it's something that can cause damage if you don't like deal with it or rectify it. I don't know what it is. For some of you, it's something to do with you're like either feeding yourself negative energy or allowing yourself to consume something negative. I don't know what it is, but something around you that you have to, like, this is the final call. Either you do something about it or you don't. Like, this is there's a feeling of having to clean up your life or clean up a certain part of your life. Four of Swords. And I'm being shown the never-ending story. So this could likely be, if this resonates with you, this part, it could be a situation that has been just over and over and over, just repeating itself over and over again. With the Knight of Cups, I could see this being a person too in your life that you just feel like Spirit wants you to know that this is like there's so much divine guidance coming through for you to try to get you to see something here. You already know more than you give yourself credit for. So you may already know what I'm talking about, but they want you to know that this is really time to eliminate this from your life or to deal with it or to speak your truth about it. Something with this Four of Swords. There's a heart here again that's in the corner. And it's been delaying your wish from coming in, I'm hearing, with the Three of Wands. It's been delaying something from actually coming into your life. So there's a repetitive cycle, almost like a putting your clothes in the dryer, and it just keeps spinning and spinning. And it's been delaying more good things to come into your life because of this. Ground yourself and you will know the truth. Let's see, Spirit, tell me a little bit more about Aquarius. The Emperor and the Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords. Wow, so yeah, this is for somebody has made you feel that you're not worthy, or someone has indirectly or directly kind of taken a lot of your energy. So they really, really want you to look at this pattern right now, because, and this would be for those of you who, again, this has been a repetitive cycle, maybe even for 10 years, something with these lines here. It's been a long time this has been happening. The Emperor and the Ace of Swords, there's a feeling of taking control over this certain thing once and for all. This is the final call for me to do this. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting with this here coming through. And for some of you, if it's not about a person or something external, this could be about you becoming organized, I'm hearing. So maybe organizing with the Emperor your life, whatever that is, like small things that you need to organize or larger things in your life that you need to get kind of a handle on and a grasp on. And Spirit really wants you to consider that. Consider, what is your foundation? What are you attracting in next with the Three of Wands? What kind of decisions have you made, and what are you about to receive? Is it something that you want, or do you feel disappointed with your actions and what you've been doing? So I feel like Spirit does want you to become more maybe organized, or I don't know why I'm hearing claustrophobic. So I don't know if maybe there's like a feeling of being smothered or a feeling of being kind of cornered in with something. And the Five of Cups could even be that there's this feeling of like heavy sadness or heavy in the heart. Like I said in the very beginning, tune into the portal of your heart. Tune into what really you feel in your heart, because whatever this is for you, it may be a situation that kind of thinks or feels like it's not improving, maybe. Aquarius. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. So I think that your dreams are coming to fruition with the Three of Wands. But again, I'm hearing something about having to see the silver lining in this, having to focus on the silver lining. I'm seeing some of you surrounding yourself with a lot of gold energy. So maybe in meditation or something, you can surround yourself with a lot of gold energy to help to purify and uplift you. And some of you are doubting yourself. It's like there's a doubt here. It's almost like with the Three of Wands, it's already on its way. Whatever you want, whatever you've been putting your intention into, it's already coming. It's already on its way. But it's almost like maybe you are downplaying this, or you're not believing in it, or you, when it comes in, you won't believe it. There's just something about this energy of like, you're already inviting it in. So you may have to just become more balanced or better boundaries, or just believe in yourself more with the Strength card. Because I'm seeing some of you are kind of stuck in this energy where you feel like you have to keep trying so hard for things. You have to keep pushing so hard to get what you want. You have to keep working so hard to make money, or there's something like that keeps replaying. But it's not really based on reality anymore. It's more of like a defense mechanism or something that you've been working on releasing. Breath work could be really important also, I'm hearing. We have Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. And then we also have here, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. And that's kind of what this is here, the Ten of Swords. It's like there's kind of a dark side to you, or there's a dark, like a shadow that you're working through right now. But it's actually here to help you move forward, not to pull you back down. And for some of you, I'm getting the message that this actually could be, this is probably just for some of you, but I'm getting this message that this could be, for example, there may be a particular person, connection, someone that you've been connected to, and this person maybe has really hurt you a lot, or this connection has been really difficult and challenging, but actually, how should I put it? Like, actually, it's been a blessing. This connection has been a blessing in disguise, because it's either brought you closer to your dreams, which sounds kind of like, you know, it seems kind of odd, but somehow it's brought you closer to your dreams. And it's also like, maybe this is just for some of you who, it's almost like the connection between you and this person is possibly even coming together because of, I don't know how else to put it, because of the darkness that you've been through. And maybe this person too. So in some way, it's like all of the troubles or all of the challenges and sadness and pain has almost like become ashes now, to where it's disintegrated, like it's not even really there anymore. So that now it's become ashes, we can now reap it into our life, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, because it's kind of like you had to feel it to heal it. You had to go through the depths of it to release it. And it's actually a blessing in disguise. It's like you've kind of been through the ringer with this. And now that you've been through this, you can have a union come in. And it could also be new love with the Knight of Cups here. It could either be a union between you and someone that you're connected to right now, or this is somebody new coming into your life that you may think that you're not even prepared for this, or you may think that you're so, that things have been so hard that you wouldn't deserve this, or you shouldn't have this, but actually it's the opposite, because yeah. Anything else for Aquarius, Spirit? I'm hearing like you needed this. You needed this situation. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Yeah, it's like you're now ready to invite in abundance. Three of Wands, the abundance. It's like it's coming towards you. You're attracting this abundance into your life. But for whatever reason, you needed this experience. I'm not sure if it's because you just needed this experience on a soul level to go through this, or you just needed this experience to somehow wake you up to who you are, or to, I don't know. I don't know what they really mean by that, but there's something about like it was, you needed it for a reason. But they want you to relax now. Three of Wands again, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I mean, you're actually attracting in your Ten of Cups. It's coming towards you. You're about to reap what you sow, and which is the Ten of Cups. But they want you to relax, because I think that the more you push, the more you try, the more you kind of like think that you have to overcompensate for things, and it pushes it away. So that's where it's a shadow that you're operating from. It's something that's not, it's a false kind of mirage in some way. So just relax and know that you are reaping what you deserve into your life. It's like all of it has come to this point. It's all accumulated to this point, the Nine of Pentacles. And some of you actually have been through, again, I'm picking up with the Ten of Swords. You may have even been through like an isolation period where you've been alone for maybe years or months or something, or you've been pushed to the point where you had no one to rely on, or you just had to rely on yourself, or you've just been through this like deep healing process where it felt very lonely, it felt very cold. But this was again for a reason. And now the flowers can bloom with the Nine of Pentacles. Now you can have the flowers and they grow back where the wounds were. So it's like the flowers growing where the wound was. And yeah, so let's see, is there any advice for Aquarius? Is there any advice for Aquarius? We have Hex, Banishment. This came up for Libra too. I'm hearing filter out. So it's almost like you're kind of getting a net in your life. It's like they're picturing a large net in your life, and you put it, if you can imagine putting a net over your whole like aura, but also your life, what do you filter from that net? Like, how do you release those things? So whatever is not fitting in your Ten of Cups is being like purged from your life, if that makes sense. So I feel like this is a time definitely of quite a bit of releasing, powerful releasing with the Ten of Swords, a powerful feeling of surrender and release, which can feel difficult. It can feel like, even for some of you, like I mentioned with the isolation part, maybe some of you are going through this now, or you feel like, because sometimes if we get so used to a certain vibration, even if it's a painful one, even if it's a certain difficult thing, we get so used to it that it becomes familiar, it becomes like home, so that when it's finally gone, when we finally release it, sometimes it feels like we're just vulnerable and naked, and we don't have that certain thing to rely on anymore, even if it wasn't good for us. So that's kind of something I'm picking up on for you, Aquarius. We have the Alchemist. The same card came up for Libra, I think, too. So the advice for you, yeah, become the master of your reality. You're the one who's in charge now, okay? Whatever that means. You're the one who's in charge. I think that some of you could be a reader yourself, or it would be great to consult the cards right now for guidance. It could be just an advice for you. And then we have Shadow here too. Yeah, it's like you've reached some type of, it's almost like I'm picturing you walking down this road, and then you reach the end of the road, and there's a pivotal turn where you don't go back down that same road, but you turn somewhere else. And I think that for some reason I just keep getting with the Shadow that it feels very unfamiliar though. So I don't know if maybe some of you feel like that right now, or you just can't see the road ahead. But there's a reason that you can't see it, and there's a reason that it feels maybe like things have been stripped away from you, because you're learning how to become the alchemist in your own life, become the main character in your own life, is what I'm hearing. So no longer relying on something else, or no longer feeling that you are pushed to the side. You're becoming the priority in your own life. See advice for Aquarius. The Nine of Wands and the King of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. The advice for Aquarius. Yeah, you're getting back to a certain flow state. So even for some of you here, Aquarius, you're getting back to a certain flow state where it's easy to manifest things, or it's easy to be in the flow of happiness and joy and just being really in touch with your emotions. Some of you, the advice is that you may have numbed something for so long, and the advice now is that you're getting it back. So essentially opening up to those emotions again, being able to kind of open the door to your heart again. So it's like if you kind of have a crack in the door to your heart, and it's been like that for a while, you're actually taking the knob now and you're opening the door so that the emotions can actually be felt, and so that you can actually tune back into what is really right for you, and being able to kind of feel things again and ultimately attract things again into your life because of that. So I hope, excuse me, I hope that this reading could help you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to check out my second channel if you want to, where I posted the love reading. And thank you so much. I will talk to you next time, and take care.